So here's the power play breakout that I mentioned earlier. So this is just if the puck gets sent back into our zone, how to regroup. So I guess the easiest position, we'll just start here with F3. He just stays in the offensive zone, just kind of hovering maybe along the ringette line, just pretending like he's too lazy to come back for the breakout. D1 comes up and just sets up behind the net if there's a lot of pressure, or if there isn't that much pressure, he kind of just waits here at the goal line. So F1 comes in, swings in behind the net, picks up the puck from D1, comes out into the center, and then lays off the puck and keeps going. So D1 at that moment is coming up behind F1 because he knows there's going to be a drop pass. And another easy position here is D2. As soon as F1 starts circling behind the net, D2 does the same thing, circles up towards the boards, and starts skating down the ice here as if he was going to be an outlet. So at that moment, D2 is going up here. F3 starts cutting in, and D1 starts skating up the ice with the puck. F1 has made his move in this direction, and then F2 actually, he starts heading up the ice as soon as F1 picks up the puck from D1. And he goes up here, and what you want to make happen is that F3 comes across. He pulls one of the defensemen with him at least, and this kind of should create, he will get picked up, but if he doesn't, then it's just an obvious stretch pass for a breakaway. But he will get picked up and followed to the edge. And as he's going across, F2 needs to be one of the smarter players at kind of noticing gaps, and he'll make a cut into the middle in the optimal situation depending on the defensive zone coverage. So he'll try to cut in, and this is the most important pass that D1 will have to make if it's available. But usually it's blocked off because of neutral zone congestion. So if he can't make that play, F1, who had dropped the pass to D1, has been skating up the edge, and this guy is supposed to be skating as fast as he can, full head of steam. So if he does get a puck from D1, he'll be able to dump it in before somebody comes and takes the puck away from him. Or he'll be able to actually skate past the defenseman and then set up down low in the offensive zone. D2 should never be an option. The pass should always be somewhere in this direction. D2 is just a decoy, so he's trying to pull the defensive zone coverage from maybe one of the checking forwards here. Because then at that moment, if F3 is going this way, F3 and F2 should draw two people into this corner, hopefully. And that way it'll be a 2-on-3 in this area here, with one forward that's flat-footed and one defenseman that's exposed. And so if there is no play for the defenseman, he can just get to the red line and dump it in. Or if nobody's come to pick him up, that probably means that the center is open and he'll actually be able to walk in and set up in the defensive zone. If you have to dump it in, F1 is going in full speed, and D2 is also going in with full speed. So they'll both be able to get into the zone and pick up the puck.